Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that do not know me, my name is KUDWA and I help people level up practically and spiritually using tools such as personal development, empowerment, self-mastery, and law of attraction on my practical channel, Self-Mastery Mentor, and tools such as tarot, law of attraction, and personal development on my spiritual channel, Lux Goddess. So in today's video, we are talking about mindset blocks, law of attraction, and then I will be taking you guys through my Mindset Blocks Worksheet right here. You guys can go ahead and get down below. This is one of my favorite worksheets that I use with my clients when I am mentoring, that I use on my personal self when I mentor myself, which I do for law of attraction. You guys, it's important, to always kind of keep yourself in check and make sure you're advancing yourself and your law of attraction practices and kind of how you can get closer and closer to bringing things in a much quicker and easier way with less resistance. So this is one of my favorite worksheets. I will be kind of going in depth and detail with you guys and talking to you about some of my personal mindset blocks when it comes to law of attraction for me. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Alrighty, so how do we determine our mindset blocks? Okay, most oftentimes we have limiting beliefs, we have negative thoughts, we have limits in what we believe we can have, what we can create, what we can bring in, and we aren't even aware of the limitations we're setting for ourselves. Our limiting beliefs often stem from our childhood, from our experiences, and what we were around and saw and observed in our development. So if, for example, you grew up in a family who didn't have a lot of money, or they had a scarcity mindset, they might believe that it's hard to make money, it's hard to bring that in, but in actuality, there's a lot of money everywhere in the world in a lot of different ways and different sources in which you can access it and tap into your own vibration to enhance and draw money towards you. So if someone has this belief system that all jobs are hard or all jobs are bad or you can't make the amount of money you're looking for, that's again a limitation that they're placing on themselves because of their conditioning from their childhood, from their experiences. Same thing is true with love. If you feel maybe every person you date is negative, or every guy or girl is a player, or they're never faithful, or whatever it is, if that's your belief system and that's what you keep saying, it's going to keep repeating. That's your internal vibration projecting it out and then bringing that to you. So again, that would be a limitation you would have on yourself in maybe a romantic way or in a love aspect of your life. So you want to kind of bring a little bit of awareness to where you feel like you might be tapping yourself off or cutting yourself off to possibility. So when you're looking over your grand scale of your life, right, you might not be able to pinpoint something right away, but having the Mindset Blocks worksheet does help a lot, helps me a lot. When I notice I'll be talking to someone, talking to a friend, and I talk about I say something and then I hear myself and I say, you know what? That's a block for me. Why don't I believe I can have that? Why don't I believe I can have that or bring that in? And it makes me write it down right away where the block is. And then I reframe it into manifesting what I want. So this worksheet is going to be a quick, simple, easy one for you guys. If you want it, go ahead and click the link down in the description box. You can go ahead and get a copy. And on there, I will be talking to you about certain blocks you will be facing, and then we're gonna reframe that. So if you notice yourself believing you can't get the new career that you want, or you can't make the salary that you want, you're gonna put on your blocks worksheet on that side, you're gonna say, I find it difficult to get the career I'm looking for or the salary I'm looking for. I believe it's hard to find or not possible. And then you would reframe it to the manifesting side where you say, it is possible, I am gonna get what I want, I am gonna manifest this into my reality. One of the blocks I had personally on my sheet that I just worked through recently was a block around money. I had this block about 7 different sources of my income that I had outstanding that were owed to me. It was something, not done right, or the paperwork wasn't filled in right, or it got sent the wrong way. It was just some sort of like technical legalities that I had to work through. And I did this surrender experiment, which I am having my advanced clients do, and that's all about truly taking a day to yourself to surrender and release the blocks. And when I wrote down the blocks that I was experiencing here, right here, I wrote down this block and I reframed it, and then the next day a few of those blocks kind of got removed and it all came in a very easy way. It wasn't something I had to go out there and do go out there and ask for. It just kind of was given to me and I received it in a very easy flowing way. So for example, when you're working through that and you feel like you're getting a lot of resistance towards something, or it's not coming in, or it's not happening in the way you expect, or this or that, it's just a period where you need to kind of look at where that block is. It's a block you're maybe creating or that's being mirrored back to you, and the universe is waiting for you to bring awareness to that block so you can go ahead and reframe that block, restructure that block, and dissolve that limitation. So again, this little worksheet will help you work through that. Now you guys can kind of see where my blocks have been over the last couple months, and some of the things I work through. Each and every one of us are growing and are evolving. We all have our own different blocks and different limitations that have either been set on us from our childhood, from our experiences, from traumas, or things that we've gone through. So it's important to have that tool useful for you and that time to take and see where you could be holding yourself back because of a certain belief system. Maybe that's something negative, maybe it's something, fearful or anxious, but those are just lower vibrations on the vibrational scale of consciousness and are actually keeping you from having the access to the bigger realms out there. The better job, more money, better relationship, all of that. So when you find your blocks, you guys, write it down and then reframe it yourself in a way that's going to be much more powerful, much more positive, and take you from a blocks and limiting mindset to a manifesting mindset. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.